To my channel. Today we are continuing the collabs of Pixie. If you watched my last tutorial, the Black Smoky, you already know that I absolutely love the Chloe Morello Pixie collab. So today I am continuing with this little baby right here. This is the Wylie Palette collab. It comes with a double-sided pencil / felt tip, and I really enjoy them. If you want to watch this baby in action and you want to recreate this beautiful look right here, then make sure to keep on watching. Alright guys, I already prepped and primed my eye. I'm going to go ahead and use the Pixie palette with Wylie. It has a good range of mattes and shimmers that you can use for tons of different things. Today I chose to go with a more natural look that you could use for the daily, or you could definitely glam this up. The first shade we're going to go in with is called Sista. So what I like about these eyeshadows is that the matte shades are very pigmented, but they're also no fallout, so that's always a plus. And the metallic shades are super pigmented and very nice also. So if you are looking for a palette that is overall like good, like daily, you could do a lot of different things with, I think this is a good basic palette. Next, we're going to go in with the shade Potato, and we're going to go in with our fluffy brush and do the same thing. We're basically going to layer on the crease to work our way into that cut crease at the end. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Balm. This is kind of like a darker red-brown tone, and I'm going to keep going with that fluffy brush until I build the depth that I want. So before we go in with the darker brown shade, I'm going to go ahead and cut the crease using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. So what I like to do, I just place it in the back of my hand and try to get a precise brush to do this. So you can get a flat brush or a dome brush, kind of like this. Just make sure it's flat. And really the trick is practice. It depends on what works for you. So this shape is the best one for me. I can't really work with a super flat angle. So for a cut crease of any kind, you want to go ahead and work from the bottom all the way to the top, and you kind of have to look down onto the mirror so that you can make sure both eyes are the same. So make sure you take your time with this. So I'm going to go ahead and set that cut crease with the Jcat powder or any loose face powder that you have around. And if you feel that you went too high or too low on the cut crease, don't worry, you can go back and fix it. So I'm going to go ahead and get a flat angled brush, and I feel like I went over too much on the inner corner. So I'm just going to go ahead and build with the same shades, the brown, and work my way there. So I want to lay it down and just kind of calculate where I need to fix it. And this is also nice when you want to define the crease with a darker shade. So since when I put the shimmer, it's not super like crisp cut crease, it's just kind of like to help the shimmer intensify. I'm not really too worried about being precise with the cut crease. Just kind of laying down the layer so we can have some definition. I'm going to go ahead and go in with this shimmery pink peach shade. It's called Girl, and you can wet the brush or you can go in like that. I find that with the finger it's probably the best application for intensity, but I'm going to go in with the flat brush and just kind of work my way there. Alright, so now that we lay down our shimmer shade, we're going to go in with that dark brown shade, Beautisse. And I'm going to go ahead and grab a different fluffy brush. I'm going to go ahead and grab more of a concentrated. So again, when I'm placing that darker shade, I want to make sure I'm placing it on the edge. I'm working my way from the outer corner all the way to the inner corner. And I don't want this to be super intense in the beginning of the eye. I just kind of want to focus this darker shade on the edges just to kind of define the eye. Alright, so we're going to go back and try to diffuse the lighter shade with the darker shade using a combo of these two shades right here. So the shade Potato and Balm. And I want to grab that same fluffy brush and just make sure that those two shades are blending. And I want to stay more to the darker side. and just kind of wiggle it around. Not too crazy because you will take off the color. So I feel like I need to go back with that shimmery shade just to make sure it's nice and crisp. Next, we're gonna go in with the felt tip liner. I really like this combo. I really find that the kohl pencil for when you tightline really doesn't come off to the waterline, so this is really good. The felt tip liner is also really nicely precise. I do notice a little bit of leaking on the cap. I don't know if I'm storing it wrong or I'm pressing too hard. But as far as the pigmentation, the lasting power, I really, really like this eyeliner. So we're gonna go ahead and make a thin line. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and finish the bottom of the eye. We're going to go in with the combination of these three colors. So we're going to go ahead and start off with Sista. Next, I'm going to go in with Potato. And lastly, we're going to go in with Balm. I want to keep this look soft, so I just want to focus everything on the outer corner. So we're going to go in with that dark brown shade, and I'm going to go ahead and grab a flat brush and try to focus that as close to the lash line on the outer corner as possible. So again, just to clean up the bottom of the eye, go ahead and grab any loose powder that you have and go ahead and wipe away. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and brighten up the eye. I'm going to go in with that shade Girl. It's like a pinky bright shade. I used it all over the lid. I'm going to combine it with Itty Bitty. This is more of a pink tone. And I'm going to go ahead and try it without wetting the brush and see where that goes. I'm going to go ahead and use those same shades to highlight the brow bone. And I don't want anything intense, so I'm just kind of running it lightly. So when the light hits, it should match up to the top highlight, your brow highlight, and the cheek highlight. So you can have kind of like a dimensional face where the light naturally hits and the contour is also at the same side. So I don't know, can you catch it on camera? Alright guys, that is a finished look. Thank you so much for watching. My thoughts on this Pixie collab has been all positive thoughts. If you're looking for a good compact travel palette, or you're a beginner, or you're just looking for a good overall palette with mattes and some metallics, this is a palette to go ahead and check out and purchase. I definitely like the double-sided pencil, really good quality, amazing. If you don't already know, you need to follow me on Snapchat so we can talk about this foundation with no filter. This is the first time that I use this foundation. It's by Flower. It's called Light Illusion. It has SPF of 18. I can definitely say that this would be my daily go-to foundation because it's so beautiful. I wouldn't reach for this foundation if it was like a full coverage event that I needed, because I noticed that with tons of powder, I am not super comfortable with it. But I feel like looking at myself in the monitor, and if you, again, Snapchat, no filter, I really, really like the turnout of my skin, so I will definitely keep you updated. If you don't already follow me on all my social media, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook, to keep you updated on all the hauls and everything that's going on, please make sure you follow me there. If you have any suggestions or comments about what you would like to see on my channel, please make sure to comment them below. Don't forget to turn on your notifications, and like always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.